Hello. Our dear farmers, good evening. Where I am, it's actually evening. I am in office and I've been going through your TikToks today. I've seen the comments that you put on my video that I posted, and today I wanted to answer, some of your questions, I think most of you were asking that you wanted to specifically have the calculation of how you're going to benefit from this investment. Let me see. Let me see some of your comments. How much per goat? Yes, I'll be buying each goat at 600,000 Uganda shillings. So that means that if you have made an investment now of, let's say, 4 goats, you can always add. As long as your goats are still below 19 goats, you can always add, and you can always add me another 600 for an extra goat, or 1.2 for 2 goats. You can always add whatever amount of goats for as long as you know that beyond 19 goats, that's 2 million, So management fee for 1 year, annual management fee is 1 million for 19 goats and below. So from 2 goats and up to 19. Then someone was like, oh, since it's Daphne, I am on my way. Yes. Oh yes, guys, my name is Daphne Nawera, and I'm a goat farmer. Let me see what else. Wow, this is a very good investment. Yes, what happened if the goats give birth to twins? Well, I'm buying first-time mothers, so I don't want to promise you twins, and yet first-time mothers actually give birth to 1 child. And also, this is a collective farm. This is where now the insurance comes in. Do you understand me? So I can give you, if your goat gives birth to 2 kids and someone else's goat gives birth to a kid and the kid dies, I still want to assure that other person a goat. And by the way, that can also happen to you. But if it was only you doing the farming alone, you'd have to suffer that loss alone. So this is why you should join a collective farm. Because with a collective farm, you get to share this kind of risk, and and you cannot just say, oh no, all my goats are going to give birth to 2 kids, or all my goats are going to give birth to 3 kids. No, some goats are going to give birth to 1, others are going to give birth to 2, and something can happen to your kid and your kid dies. So this is where the fact that we are part of a collective farm, it is going to be more helpful for you if you join us than if you did the farming on yourself. Yes, and then someone also asks, what if I'm in Ghana? Yes, I have members that have joined the farm that are out of this country. I have members from Burundi, I have members from Kenya that have already invested in the farm. So the most important thing is you don't even have to come and carry your goods and take them live. No, you just need, if you want to sell out, you can sell out and we shall credit your account, and money can move pretty much anywhere. So you can invest from all over the world. You can invest from wherever you are. Most of our investors are actually living in the diaspora, much as some of them are Ugandan, some of them are from East Africa. I think I have recently signed up about a few South Africans. So yes, if you're in Ghana, you can still invest with us. Kindly reach out, and then I will take you step by step. Let me see. Can I buy 2 female and 2 male and still keep some change? So it doesn't make sense. It only benefits your business after the calculation. Well, now this person, I think, is trying to say that they can actually do the farming themselves. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm to give you an example, if you're going to, let's say you're going to have 10 goats, you're going to rear 10 goats. First of all, you need time. You need time off your busy schedule. So you'll either have to first retire or probably trust someone else. But you're trusting someone else, probably a relative or a brother, to run your investment, I think it's better you trust a company, because you can take us to court in case we don't deliver on our promise. But you're not going to take your relative to court in case they don't deliver on their promise. So, if first of all, you need someone to manage that farm. God's business is very, very, very delicate. If you don't show up every day for that farm, a lot of things can happen and you can lose all your goats. So you need someone trustworthy. So you need to pay a staff to be there working. You need to pay doctors. You need to pay immunization for those goats. You need a structure on the farm for your goats. You will need a farmhouse. You will need to buy land to rear those goats. And you don't just buy land that is only going to accommodate, let's say you want 15 goats on 1 acre, and that you don't buy 1 acre that is going to accommodate 15 goats. Because once you put those 15 goats, they're going to multiply. Before you know it, they're going to be 45 goats, and they're going to be more goats. What are you going to do, you know? So at the end of the day, one thing you need to know is you will invest a lot more, and it is going to take you longer to get your return on investment, and you'll be frustrated. It's much better if you invest with us, because it's a collective farm. You will avoid all these costs, and at the end of the day, you will be able to make your investment work for you much faster. Let me see, some other person said, okay, let me see, super life, super indeed. Yo, okay. Someone is telling me another capital chicken scam. Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, it is, you have the right to doubt an investment. Trust me, nobody. Your what are they called? Your opinion is very valid. Your fears are very valid. And I do understand you, and I do see you, because I mean the country is recovering from a capital chicken situation, which is really, really, really pretty much understandable. But one thing I want to tell you is that we have been in business for the last 10 years. This is a cooperative that has been operating since 2015. We are registered with Ministry of Trade, and if you want to go and check us out, go look for MCS. We have been doing real estate for a long time. We have been doing farming for a long time. We have been doing financing for a long time, credit and loan services. And now we are moving into fully fledged farming projects, and that is why we recently launched the goat project. So you can always do your due diligence, no rush. Whenever you feel like I can now trust these people, I can now give them my money, we will be waiting for you. So don't worry, you can guess or you can think whatever you want to think, but one thing I can assure you is that we are running a very, very transparent project. We are running a very, very transparent transactions with all our members in and out of the country, and we assure you that we are the right people you can invest with. Then some other person is saying, government regulations that cost you people's money and promising returns. So there are no risks, and I was also interested in knowing if government is regulating you because you are taking people's money and promising returns. Now, like I said, we are a registered cooperative. So as a registered cooperative, yes, we do have government regulations, and we are in the good books of the government, we can assure you. We pay all the necessary taxes that you're supposed to pay, and I don't think we have had any problems in the past 10 years that we have been operating. So clearly, if you would like to confirm that, you can also reach out. There is someone here actually that gave us a very good comment. Someone called Lynn. Meanwhile, MCS also deals in real estate. They are genuine. I am a beneficiary. What I like about them is that they allow you pay in installments. For example, buying a land of 18.5 million, you pay within a period of 1 year and you get your land title. Wow, I hadn't even seen this comment, and I'm so happy that, you know, I hadn't seen it. To be honest, I haven't even responded to it, but maybe I'll come back and respond to it later. But yes, we have been in business in doing other portfolios, and trust me, we can guarantee that we are going to give you a return on investment. Yes, and I think one of the biggest comments that I wanted to respond to was when someone said that they want me to calculate for them. For example, this was someone called Akiki. Let's break it down carefully and calculate. Assumptions, you start with 10 female goats today. You know? So I am going to, all kids grow up and you start reproducing after 1 year of age, ignore deaths and risks. Let me see what this person was calculating. But anyway, let's do the calculation together here. I have my board here.